Did you die?
Yeah, it's a warm-up.
Well, I can't. My authentication thing isn't working. I need to sort it out. It's kind of weird that I should be able to log in, but I guess I do.
Just bad me, but honestly, that's no idea. I'm gonna come to you.
Alright. See what we can land in the circle side.
Who's first person?
Normally it's the game's always in first person.
I'm invisible.
Nah, I see it. So what year are you in school? Is that year 4? Yeah. So you just did this year?
Yeah, I'm why every time someone is a better skin than me, they always do the like they like you know the emotion when
Yes. I don't know if I think I'm going to have to carry him. We'll land in the big room. Go through the blue doors. Gun here, man. Alright, so on the orange marker, there's a team. And on the yellow mark is a team as well. Yeah, you do that, so we're okay. Yeah. There's a guy here, you want to kill him?
Welcome to live stream. Thank you for joining. Let's play a game.
Thank you. This is going to go through.
I'm back.
Wait, check this out. Ready?
Whoa, what's that?
Cool that.
Yes.
Yes.
Search and destroy.
Yeah. It's on the roof. Can I get it?
Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
I wouldn't worry about this. We can go down the ground. No, I don't like Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite. You got your shield?
Sniper!
Watch out.
Tango down.
You good?
Yeah.
Last man standing. Finish it. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objective.
I wasn't worried at all.
Smoke out.
You have the bomb.
Sniper!
Yeah, I got it. How about you give me your money and I'll go buy some.
Enemy contact.
Yeah.
How do I talk to
I'm hurt.
Watch out, there's a car over here. That'll buy.
Send pigs out.
Yeah, but
Yes, please. Thank you.
and I'll give you.
Sorry. I'll get this stuff in. Yeah, I know that's right. I think it was the guy buying back.
You were the last one. Complete the mission.
Bring it on now? Okay, then we'll do it all. Okay?
That's all right, man. We only need one guy.
Are you gonna get that special book?
I'll give you the special gun after. Oh, actually, yeah, I can.
Bomb has been planted.
I'm gonna finish the camera over there.
Oh, I got the wrong loader. Here.
Sniper!
We got the special.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready
Oh,
up.
do you want the paintball gun?
No, okay. Well, you give me one.
Yeah, me.
Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
Yeah, we're red.
Smoke!
These people are hunting us.
Enemy contact.
Be down here. No, I don't know where they are. Yeah.
I might get this one. Do you want to get these medicals?
I'm hurt. Target down.
So, did you get your loadout?
Sniper!
You know what your loadout does? This? Actually, don't worry at the moment. We'll check it. They're
Bomb spotted.
Changing mag. Get down! Sniper! Sniper!
How's that gun? People down there?
Boom! Headshot!
People from the below? They're brothers.
They have the bomb. It's all up to you.
Oh man.
Finish the mission.
How good's that gun?
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Is there more? Where are you shooting?
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
He's getting killed, man. Getting killed. One to kill? No,
Enemy has dropped the bomb. They have the bomb.
more people here.
Just talking is not
Contact with enemy.
Yeah, downstairs.
Enemy contact!
A lot of people are coming up here. Want more shields? Should we go buy some shields?
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
I'm gonna go buy some more shields.
Destroy the objective. We
We
got the bomb.
No, coming back now. Alright, what do you want to do?
Tango down.
Enemies landing here.
Keep back up.
We've lost the bomb.
Tango
Last man standing. Finish him.
Oh, fucker was chasing me.
Let's choose. I think it's, yeah, no. You know what a stringer is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a stringer.
Are you?
Yeah, how many people do you think are watching this right now?
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
Shoot that.
Almost 1,300 of us.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it's big. You can tell your friends you play with Rudolph. No, it's friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing 4 against 5.
Yeah, it's very long. You're on right now.
That's why.
I'll say I can be favor, and I have to go. I'll
Yeah,
choose that.
I'll tell you that. Yeah, as a Asian, I tried to get my first dog ever was a stepping out creature. This is his name, it doesn't mean anything. Oh, it means we're on the map so people can see us. Generally, it might be around here, so we don't. But what we can do is we can go up in the hills if you want. You want to get the win, or do you want to play get a few more people skills? Yeah. I got it. How many shields you got? Should we go loot him? Take his life? Yeah, I can do this.
Search and destroy. Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
You can do this, ready? Look at the ground. And hold it. Take this. That's so cute. I'm not kidding you, it's hilarious.
Targets in sight.
Oh wow.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Frag!
Damn.
Contact with enemy! Need backup!
What the hell was that?
I'm going for it. I'll be right back.
You were the last one. Complete the mission.
Oh, up your left. I'm screwed here. Can't get somewhere left up the hill. Right on the green somewhere.
Good shot!
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Let's go, let's go!
They're getting beamed from the right.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
I got you. Hit him, armor. Behind the rock. Knocked him at the rock. Left.
Yeah, don't move in.
Yep. Confirm on left. Or maybe that might have been the guy I killed that I confirmed actually. No way.
The bomb has been planted.
So much drop.
You got that, bro.
Nice.
Tango down!
We gotta get back up to them somehow. We gotta play this. We gotta kill the team.
They're crossing on the. Okay, there's one in the bush there. I'm gonna try and rock them. Got it, team one. I gotta switch off this.
How many did you see, Max?
Two. One of those teams just pulled on the other side. This is the last teams. That team on the other.
Oh, that's what they're waiting.
Broke one ahead. Knocked him. Last team.
It's all up to you now.
How?
Finish the mission.
Fucker doesn't die in the fire.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
That is a guy.
Destroy the objective.
He's a great man, dude. Yeah, I don't get that.
We got the
There we
bomb.
go. Oh, something my breath.
Target's
Look at that team, baby. Look at that team.
Contact with enemy.
Lost the bomb.
Wow.
Enemy in sight.
GG.
Said your presidency this week, nobody elected him to be FDR. They elected him to be normal and stop the chaos.
Target's in sight.
Whoa, sniper.
We had a long talk. She joked and said, "When I have a picture,
Bomb acquired.
I have a picture of Roosevelt hanging in my office, her office." Okay. I don't intend to be anybody but Joe Biden. That's fine.
Behind! Holy shit, turn around.
Contact with enemy.
And look, people out there are ordinary, hardworking Americans. Are really been put through the ringer the last couple of years. Starting with COVID.
Reloading.
COVID has disrupted almost every family one way or another. Whether it's wearing a mask or losing a family member. You know,
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
plus Americans dead. 700.
Let's go.
And so people are worried. People are also worried about, coming up and they don't
Destroy the
understand
objective.
why is the price of agricultural products, when I go to the store, why is it higher? Like for example, if we were all
Got the bomb.
going out and having lunch together, and I said, let's ask whoever's in the next
Bomb dropped.
What the fuck was that?
have them explain the supply chain. You can understand what we're talking about? They're smart people. But supply chain. Well, why is everything backed up? Well, it's backed up because the people supply the materials that end up being on our kitchen table or in our family, our life. Guess what? They close those plants because they have COVID. They're not. So it's a complicated.
Pick up the
world
bomb.
that people are facing. They never faced anything like this before. I mean, I'm not saying it's the worst of every time in American history, but we never faced anything this sort of defined of understanding of what's going on. And you can understand why people are upset. And whether you have a PhD or you're working, in a restaurant, it's confusing. And so people are understandably worried. They're worried. And so all I can say is, what I'm going to try to do is explain to the American people.
Enemy contact. Stay back up.
We all wait for a living. I haven't seen anyone who explains supply chain very well. No, I'm not. I mean, dead nervous when you're editor.
Not bad for a noob.
Okay.
Bomb
Also
acquired.
lucky in senior years, my coach used to say. But I know that it's confusing time.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
All those children.
Let's go, let's go.
I only been out one semester. Think of all that's going on in terms of
Defend the objective.
access to everything.
The enemy has the
When
bomb.
You go back to college, if you're in college, you got stuff. Where you have to wear your mask, or who's your roommate? But I mean, this is a confusing moment. My job as
Enemy has
President
dropped the
of
bomb.
States is to try to figure out
They have the bomb.
myself as well, what is most needed to put people at ease and let them know there's a way through this. There's a way through this. It sounds like I've heard about it. Think about it. Think about it. This truly is one of those inflection points.
Target's in sight. Changing back.
Both in terms of the relationships among and between nations. as
Contact
well.
with enemy.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Fuck.
But I promise, the American people, I have one focus. How do we give you some breathing room? How do we get you to the point where we take pressure off you so you can begin to get back to a degree of normality and we move to a different place?
The bomb has been
This
planted.
time we move.
Enemy contact.
By the way, everybody internationally uses Build Back Better now. When I use
Target's
the
in
phrase
sight.
Build Back Better, what it means, we're the only country in the world gone through a crisis better than
Shit. That was close.
And I just, you know, every day, every moment.
Blocking the intelligence of regular Americans, saying that we don't know what the supply chain is. We do know how expensive gas is. We know how expensive groceries are. We know the things that we need in our lives to keep our economy, our morale, how we all work. You worry should be
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Lawyers that is going to devastate everyone just in time for Christmas. So yeah, we do know plenty of those things, and you are the president who can't string two words together, and you farted in front of the So, you know, if you're wondering who's more intelligent here,
Alright, time for Battle Royale.
When you build a charging station, it's like back in the day when my grandpa worked for the oil company back in the turn of the 1920 in that area. They went from state to state convincing people that they allowed them to put 20,000 gallons of gasoline under the ground. They didn't want them around.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
You make it all by yourself.
I got $1.9 trillion relief so far.
They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential.
I wrote the bill on the environment. Pay them more.
1.2 billion. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce in a store and in a supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who runs.
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match is about to start. Friendly canines in.
Why can I think it's a race?
World Health Organization and FDA are trying to get involved with COVID-19.
It's just
We can land here.
Finish the job. Truth.
Here we go.
With having providing calling, I mean. Make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear words.
First blood.
I use a tax cut. Just found this. A tax cut.
We never have an agreement when we talk about the wealthy. This is a tax cut. It changes lives. Fewer, not more, fewer. The global health threat and a global health threat council. I can't think of anyone better to lead this operation than Criswell, FEMA. It looks like a tornado. They don't call it anymore. I was able to go to a private port with 40% of all products coming into the United States of America on the West Coast go through Los Angeles and
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
First part of your
The dog
question
tags and help them return to the battle.
Should police officers, emergency responders, be mandated to get vaccines, and if not, should they be stay at home or let go?
Yes and yes. Now we're going to get down to business here, and Ron, whom I turn this over to. The two things that concern
Your
me.
terminal is almost
One
ready.
are those who just try to make this a political issue. Freedom. I'm joined by the executive director of the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, Gene Soroka, and Mario Perdono.
The safe zone is collapsing.
The airdrop is coming.
But some of the stuff, I mean, QAnon, the idea that the Democrats, Biden is hiding people and sucking the blood of children and I'm serious. Are there people in the Republican Party who think they're sucking the blood out of kids? No whole expression, time is money. One computer said, you're on the train and they say Portal Bridge, you know you better make other plans.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. You got more. And you ain't black.
The airdrop is coming. Vehicle there.
Airdrop has been delivered.
airdrop is coming.
Friendly canine unit incoming. Airdrop has been delivered. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Friendly canine unit incoming. Be careful, poltergeist is active. Ship terminal is almost ready. The safe zone is collapsing. Friendly canine unit incoming.
The airdrop is coming.
The revived
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
airdrop has been delivered. Friendly canine unit incoming.
Our vehicle is about to explode. We can't stay on this chopper. Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
Half of the teams are eliminated.
The airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered. Friendly canine unit incoming.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. Get the dog tags. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Dog tags have been scanned successfully.
How? How the fuck that happened?
Changing heads. Reloading, cover me.
Fuel here, ready for upgrade.
The airdrop is coming.
The last revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Reloading, cover me.
Down to the last 5 teams.
The airdrop is coming.
Chip terminal is almost ready. Airdrop has been delivered. The safe zone is collapsing.
Changing mag.
Have your leg kick. And she's still looking to land that big shot. And she can show me careful of this because it's not about. There it is. He was looking for it. It'll take his time.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
He saw that one shot was really enough. Now hit Matabal still hurt here. He's floating on his feet a little bit. Looks a little out of sorts.
Getting close to victory.
Has him in the clinch and fires again. Yeah, Matabal can't allow himself to get pushed against the fence. Juby's just too big, he's too strong. Beautiful combination.
On the new jump leader.
Halfway point of the first round here. Two of Juby's 3 victories have come in round number 1. Which is not surprising when you look at the guy. That is huge. Distance there and then fires the jab. Yeah, Matabal doing the right thing, uses a lot of movement. You know, you know that space. Whoa, getting busy after a big body shot. Nice 10 shots in the blink of an eye. Big body kick from Matabal as well. I'd like to see Matabal bring his hands up though. But he defends himself a little better. And to use some more feints as well. Not really using any feints in this direction. Against the big
Welcome
guy.
to Battle Royale. The match is about to start.
So strength would really pay off.
Time for the mission. Get ready.
We can land here. We can land here. Here we go.
Yeah, definitely stay composed. I'd like to try something different though. Every time we try to do the same thing, I don't get me
The
wrong.
revived flight will arrive in 1
I love the
minute.
basics. There will win fights and certainly he has the potential to knock him out at any time. But he's trying to do the same thing. But this is good. Went to the body, really nice there. Again, able to escape to the right. 1-2 from Marabao. Inside leg kick as well. Neither man picking up trade down there, just content to stand on the feet. I mean, you've got to give it to Marabao. I mean, he's coming in 5 pounds lighter, and now he's reached their position, not as tall. Where he is now, he can stand and fight like this.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Counter shots there from Marabao after he ate some heavy action. That cut on the left eye opened up again. Takes forward, he's another body kick. Oh, Chuku with a feint, a straight right cross. Yeah,
The
airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Yeah, that was really nice as well because he didn't bat the ball, kept escaping on that angle.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Fuel chips ready for upgrade.
It was a beautiful read to know that he was going to go that way and fire on that left high kick. He had tried it several times, and every time Marabao was blocking it, Marabao circles to the right, try to duck out of the way or block the kick. No nice that time as Chuku set him up. Here's another look. Yeah, let's take a listen to it.
I'm hurt.
What?
Still return to the battle.
Chin on chin when that happens.
That took forever.
The airdrop is coming.
About to explode.
Don't stay on this chopper.
Hindi pa naliligo na tinatamad pang maligo. Sino ang...
Dr. Z, real talk. What's going on with these vaccines? Are they actually working? Because reading some of the news now, reading some of the data that's coming out, there are concerns out of Israel that there's considerable evidence of some vaccine breakthrough cases here in the United States. looking at the differences between Moderna and Pfizer in a preprint Mayo Clinic study saying, ooh, both of them actually lost efficacy against preventing infection over time since the beginning of the pandemic. Moderna less so than Pfizer. We'll talk about that. So, do these things work? Are we seeing vaccine leakage where vaccinated people are transmitting disease? Is it first getting the vaccine? Or is this pandemic just going to go on forever? Between variants, vaccine failure, and all that. So let's just really ash this out right now, because I have strong thoughts about this. I'm going to link to an article by David Wallace-Wells.
You are the new jump leader.
I'm the new jump leader.
This is my Delta variant video from recently. I think he does a very good job of nuancing some of these details and challenging our existing beliefs about what's going on based on data. And he interviewed Harvard epidemiologist Michael Mina, and it's a very good, challenging article. I shared it on my locals platform, and there were like 300 comments from subscribers there, and they were very, very interesting, thoughtful, critical ideas of how this pandemic is going to proceed. All right. If you look at the vaccine studies, right, you saw 90+% efficacy at preventing infection. And that means, like, you know, infection with symptoms where you're like, oh wow, that actually didn't get infected. Now, these trials were done back in the day when the circulating variants were not. Why are we now talking about this? Well, there's at least two things that are going on, and probably more if you read the article, but two major things. One is Delta variant. So Delta variant was not happening during the vaccine trials, and in fact, you'll see some misinformation circulating online. See, George Waldenbush and these guys who were talking about vaccines causing variants were right. Yeah, how's that case? You think that Delta was caused by vaccines? It was actually compared to the
Engaging the enemy. Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
This idea then that Delta comes on board, it emerges in India, it's very, very, very in humans and spreading. So it's a very high almost close to chickenpox, if you believe it's from 7. So one person infects 7 other people. In addition, it probably involved in an environment where a lot of people have natural immunity to the previous strain. Not vaccine immunity, natural immunity to the previous strain, because they've been exposed in India, say. And so it happened to also evade a little bit of that immunity. So it's a little better at evading the antibodies that were made previously. So you now have this variant that is just a little better, maybe a lot better, right, at certain things. So what do we see now in the data in, say, Israel and the U.S.? What's starting to happen? Well, you're starting to see, as more people get vaccinated, a fraction of them get infected. So infection versus severe disease, what's the difference here? This is a respiratory virus. It replicates in the nasal passages and the upper airways and that kind of thing. So it can start replicating really before your blood-based antibodies.
The airdrop is coming.
So you start that process of replication, and maybe the Delta replicates more easily in those upper airways, higher viral loads out there. And so the vaccine and your previous immunity doesn't really prevent you from having that infection. But here's what it does do. From everything we can see, it actually prevents people from getting very sick. But when that thing starts to replicate, then you have that blood-based antibody barrier. And even if the antibodies don't fit as well as they did in the wild-type Wuhan strain of the virus, they still fit good enough to prevent you from
The revived flight will arrive in 1
why
minute.
we don't see our hospitals fill up yet with vaccinated people. Yet, with vaccinated people. We're seeing mostly unvaccinated people in ICUs and so on, right? Younger people are fully vaccinated. And since they're so contagious, you actually see a lot of kids too, just because of sheer numbers. Kids that might have brushed off that before because lower viral inoculums circulating around. Now, you get sick. But again, both young people, young adults, and kids are less likely, vastly less likely to get severe disease.
Friendly canine unit incoming.
But as a numbers game, if you infect enough of them, the small percentage that do get sick will end up in hospital. So you see the news reports about it. There's kids in hospital, in the ICU, and so on. Now, I said there were two things. So you have this Delta variant that's just much more robust. And I think CDC's messaging early on was like, hey, get the vaccine, you know, take off the mask. And I actually agreed. I was like, yeah, take your mask off.
Airdrop.
The airdrop is coming. Engaging the enemies. Enemy down.
Part of the problem is not people getting vaccinated. So that Delta, coming from abroad, starts to become the dominant strain very rapidly and tears through the unvaccinated population. So what's the collateral damage of that? Well, vaccinated people start to get infected because, again, that vaccine is not going to necessarily prevent infection. They can spread it too. And that's why CDC comes back and says, oh, put the mask back on. Of course, data. So now you have a situation where you have a very, very, very contagious virus that is tearing through an unvaccinated population.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Well, so there were two reasons the vaccine's showing reduced efficacy now. The second reason is probably what they call the waning immunity, meaning as we get months out from the original vaccine, how long is it going to last? You can only tell how long the immunity was going to last by measuring immunity over time, because you don't have a good predictor of how it would work. There were suspicions that it was going to be at least, 6 months to a year, maybe longer. Others had said even longer than that. Well, it depends on what you're talking about, right? And what population you're talking about. So it turns out there's something called immunological aging, immune aging. What does that mean? It means as we get older, the architecture, the physical architecture of our immune system starts to get, as Napoleon Dynamite would say, decroded. So what used to be very robust, and you could actually be exposed to an organism that's developed an immune response and memory.
The airdrop is coming.
This explains because it's forgotten. Well, it may be that we're seeing immune memory waning, particularly in people who have immunological aging, older people. Not all older people, but a fraction. And this article really spells it out nicely. Michael Mina speculates well about what could be happening. Well, so what does that mean? It means the original...
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
By about now, in the setting of Delta, which is a much more aggressive virus, it's a little resistant to the original OG antibodies. Well, now they might get infected, and actually some of them are going to break through and get severe disease, end up in the hospital, and possibly die. So,
The airdrop is coming.
if you think about that, you go, well, shucks, that's terrible. What's the point? I thought the whole idea was the vaccines were the way out of this mess. Why should I even bother to get vaccinated? Don't even all gonna die. Blah, blah, blah.
Airdrop has been delivered. Your terminal is almost ready.
This is what that means, all right? It means that our most vulnerable, the ones that are most at risk for death, which are our elders, or people with immune, are the ones which we're already talking about, with immune compromised people. I think we should consider the elderly immune
Because they don't have the last name.
Even with the original vaccine that has been modified for Delta, it's still more fresher than that. Another way you can refresh your memory, actually get infected, but don't die. That's another way, right? And so, if you look at what's been happening in the United States, say, younger people, first wave comes through, people, they get some natural immunity, other people don't get it. They get natural immunity, other people don't get it. Then you have the vaccine. Now you have a chance to cheat without having to roll the dice and get sick.
The airdrop is coming.
Get cases of COVID or end up in the hospital or die. That's always the risk. Instead of that, you get the vaccine, which gives you that cheater's immunity without getting infected. And by some measures, that is actually
Engaging the enemy.
so it's a very robust so now that you have the population that has that, each time that happens, they're building their immune system's memory. On and on and on and on. Now, there's a segment of the population that have trouble with immune systems, etc. And of course, our youngest kids cannot be vaccinated. It turns out, typically, they're used to experiencing a cesspool virus, which is probably part of the reason they don't get very sick. So, that being said, now we've been hiding behind masks, lockdowns, closures, and all that, just different degrees.
The airdrop is coming.
Oh my God, it's a crap show. Because no one has any immunity, and they haven't caught up on vaccinations. So you see that happen in India, no vaccinations. They also look through people that don't is the ravages through the unimmune population. They have immunity. But what's happening is slowly building this body of immunity memory. Now, what's happening in the U.S. is setting a case for what I think is ultimately what's happening in the U.S. You saw after the original waves of vaccinations, a massive drop-off of cases. So, I was told, hey, guys, vaccinated, and nothing was affected. Don't want to get vaccinated, don't want to get vaccinated. Well,
Changing back. Cover me.
this is the United States, so the vaccine it's south, southwest, northeast, very different climate, very different behavior patterns, very different politics, very different mitigation strategies. Everything's going to be different. So instead of what you see in Great Britain where Delta goes up, Delta comes down, because they kind of almost behave on max. In the U.S., you're going to see Delta goes up in places like Florida, Arizona, the Southwest, the South, where it's
Almost ready.
and then it comes down, and then you have and then some of those are going to get tested. And some of those because they're older,
Gather now.
back and forth, you start to develop immunity. So what's going to happen is that's probably going to be okay.
The airdrop is coming.
East is going to
Engaging the enemies.
because they're unvaccinated, so the chance of severe disease is worse. And then, again, people will modify the behavior. It will peel down, and then you're going to see nursing home patients with remaining immunity get sick, even though they were vaccinated.
Friendly canine unit incoming. The last revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
So that's what's going to happen. Then by next year, what's going to happen is we're going to have more collective immunity, right? And a new variant will happen, maybe, because a variant has to be in order to succeed. That's hard to do. It could happen, but at some point the virus runs out of tricks, and it becomes happy living in an immune population where it causes occasional infection yearly, mostly seasonally. Not many people die, some cases. Not many people die, kind of like a cold or flu, and it lives with us forever. The idea of stamping it out? No way. We're turning it from a pandemic to endemic. Yet another coronavirus in the arsenal that causes
I'm
severe
down.
disease.
Get the dog tag and help them return to the battle. Get the dog tag.
The question is, how do you expedite that? Is there anything we can do? I've been thinking about it this way, right? And again, if anybody says they know the answer
Dog
to
tags
this,
have been scanned successfully.
absolutely.
Your
Oh,
team
this
will
is that.
return to the battle. Next revived flight arrives. Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tag and help them return to the battle. Your teammate is on revived flight.
Should they, they're making sure we're partial. Then maybe less people. So,
RPG.
what ought we to be doing? Well, here's what we ought to do. And many people should be vaccinated. Should be vaccinated. Because that takes away the natural risk of getting vaccinated. But, you know, really, I'm not even going to give the mandate to because some people will. At some point, you will be infected.
Incoming RPG.
Hold on. Wait for me.
Would you rather have a shield of a vaccine, which still has above 80-odd% protection against severe disease and hospitalizations, even with waning immunity in a lot of people? Still, Or would you like to roll the dice with natural COVID?
The airdrop is coming.
And I'll tell you, if people really understood how actually safe the vaccines were relative to natural COVID rolling the dice,
Chip
a
terminal
lot of
is
people would
almost
say,
ready.
I'm balanced. I'm really understanding this. It's not both sides of me. I'm not trying to shame me and make me feel like I'm stupid for actually asking questions that matter to me, that actually matter objectively.
I'm hurt.
Fuck! Yeah, I didn't see this fucker. Oh shit.
How much runway we have before this thing becomes endemic instead of pandemic. Now, think of it this way. This is how I've been thinking about it. So far, we've had like 600 odd deaths from this. If you believe the data that says the infection fatality rate for coronavirus, and remember this is a changing thing, as we get better at treating it, etc., the amount of fatality per infection.
Down to the last 5
The
teams.
rate of death for everyone who gets infected, whether we test them or not, in other words, we're just saying this is how many people have been infected based on various data points, is about 0.3%. It's much higher for older people, much higher for people with comorbidities and disease. But across the whole population on average, it's 0.3, let's say. Give me that. That means 0.3% of the American population, 350 million, back to the calculations oversimplified, is about 1,000,050. We've lost
All the way under the bridge.
so we still have 400,000 lives at stake, if you believe this. So 400,000 Americans' lives are at stake. How do we save them? Can we save them? Do we have the hubris to think that masks and distancing and washing hands can help? I think they do.
Oh, there's a guy on the roof.
You can argue about mandates or not. You can argue about
Chip terminal is almost ready.
I think to some degree they do help. Every single data point for vaccines not only reduce, so here's the thing, decrease efficacy. It's still
Trap master.
Safe zone is collapsing.
in even getting infected.
Wow.
That's what this is speaking. The damn truth, which is here's what I'm telling you is the best understanding I have of the truth right now. That article by David Walswells is the best understanding I've seen yet. It could be wrong, but it's the best understanding I've seen of where we are. And that's not what CDC is going to tell you because they need to tell you a public health message that's going to get you to behave the way they want. This is too nuanced in their mind. I think that's a terrible way to treat the American public. The way you treat the American public is to give them the facts and the nuance and the perspective, and then you say, this is what I think. So how do we save 400,000 Americans? Get back. Use common
Chip
sense.
terminal is almost
If
ready.
you're going into a crowded place and Delta is surging in your community, throw a mask on. It's not that hard, right? Just use that common sense. And if you don't want to, hey, then you're taking the risk of getting infected. If you've been naturally infected, you could say, you know what? The next exposure to Delta is going to give me a booster. But you could be a little rare unlucky once it gets to the second. I actually think getting at least one dose of the mRNA vaccines or the J&J vaccine. Next, what can we do? Kids, I have no idea about masks. I honestly don't think they were Next, so talk about kids. if they care about being alive. That's all. If they don't, if they're like, you know what, I want to live my life and I don't care, that's my risk factor. Fine. Sure, you can spread it to somebody else. So there is the communal aspect of it. But the truth is, we all have in our power some ways to mitigate for our own personal safety. We do have that choice. It's very different than your kid going to school with an unvaccinated kid who ends up being measles and so on. This is a little different. And you really have to look at this. All right. I said I talked about Moderna and Pfizer. So the data, the pre-print data out of Mayo, there's some flaws in it. Let's look at it. It says that over time, the Pfizer vaccine has decreased in efficacy to around 32% in preventing infection. Infection, which we're talking about. Moderna is still 76% efficacious at preventing infection. And they are both pretty much equally good at preventing severe disease, hospitalization, and death. And it hasn't really declined there, which is what we really care about. That's what the vaccine is designed to do. So, what is why? Why would it be? Well, Moderna dose is just more copies of the mRNA. When I had Moderna, when I took the second, and I didn't choose that, it was what was available. When the second dose hit me, I made a video about this. I was knocked on my ass for 30 hours with immune response symptoms. Just felt horrible. And then at hour 30, I took, a gram of Tylenol and slept it off, and the next day I felt like $1 million. But that was pure immune response. Well, that's a lot of mRNA, right? It's a lot of spike protein locally in the arm. And so, yeah, maybe now, months later, it's a more durable immune response. Makes sense in terms of even preventing infection, because you just have a higher antibody concentration, and it's a numbers game with this virus. Now, what about this idea then that should we be giving booster shots to everybody? Well, you really have to think about who's going to need it. What are you trying to do? And how much viral suppression are we really going to have?
Welcome to Battle Royale.
And one thing
The match
because
is about
again,
to start.
if we're naturally infected and you're vaccinated and you don't die,
Time for the mission. Get
you
ready.
can't spread it still. So the people at risk from you are unvaccinated. How much do we change our policy based on people who chose to be vaccinated? If it turned out that she was actively taking risks, then it would be how much do we alter our nation's behavior and protocols and mandates to
Here we go.
have them? So this is the kind of thing you really have to think about. Now, so is this good news, bad news? What's going on? Should you get vaccinated? I think you should get vaccinated. I think vaccinated should be made to be elevated. I think we're going to see more great transmission than CDC and because the data, again, was skewed. We're looking at so everything, all those numbers are skewed. We can't care about testing breakthroughs. CDC kind of stopped looking for a minute. It's not going to even know. You can look at what's happening in Israel. That their cases are surging even among the vaccinated population. Still, the majority of people in the hospital are unvaccinated. All right? Can we just be honest and talk about this stuff? It's not. And part of the thing with this guy is like if you go, if you sign up on local,
Your teammate is
you
in
can
kill.
actually even, I think,
Get the dog
that
tag
sign
and help
up,
them return to the battle.
maybe not, maybe for subscribers only. You can see the conversation that's had over this article. It's full of Americans are capable of understanding complexity when it's given to them correctly, with rationally, and they're capable of having a discussion about it in the comment section. If there's leadership that says this is how we behave, that's looking to find truth and understanding and wisdom and a better way to be in the world. It's possible.
Friendly canine
It's not just
incoming.
Two fuckers. Unbelievable.
Stop yelling at each other and shaking
Before that, John Gordon also indicted the DNC lawyer by the name of Michael Sussman. He was charged with lying to the FBI. In Mr. Sussman's indictment, it's interesting because a foreign policy advisor was listed. It detailed how a Hillary Clinton campaign lawyer exchanged email with the campaign manager.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
Welcome to Battle Royale. Time for the mission.
Here we go.
Tagged and help them return to the battle. Burn in blood. Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tagged and help them return to the battle.
That's your job.
tension between Russia and there's also on there. This keeps going back to when this campaign. There was this weird resilience in Kingston because she kept it going after she lost. And it was this
Friendly K9 Get the dog tag. Airdrop it. Dog tags have been scanned successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revived flight arrives. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
He said, Ukraine, the approach to help, Ukraine folks trying to get stuff on that. It had nothing to do with the question. And what happened with Russia, one day he made a comment with Russia, every email from the whole, that was sarcastic comment like he made throughout the public life.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's actually kicked to the afternoon if you are on the East Coast. We've been following a lot of breaking updates this morning on a lot of different stories, and it is a fire hydrant for right now.
What? Where's this fucker come from?
Bring you the death of fake news. Yes, we want to bring you the death of corporate media, the death of fake corporate news as a campaign weapon, as a campaign mechanism for Hillary Clinton. That is precisely what is happening over the last 24 hours. Do not get it twisted. Don't lose the plot. What's happening right now is the destruction of corporate media as a campaign vehicle for Democrats. You are watching people get arrested. You are watching people get dragged before judges because Hillary Clinton and the corporate Democrats decided that they could shop fake falsehoods, garbage, made-up nonsense in the form of a dossier to corporate media, and corporate media lapped it all up inside of the wrap-up smear. We covered this yesterday in our live, the wrap-up smear. The wrap-up smear is something described thusly by Nancy Pelosi herself. Create a fake document, give it to the idiot press, the idiot press report it, and then say, oh, look, there's your validation, fake document. That's how the wrap-up smear works. And we did that, and now these people are going to prison. What happened is, one, that's illegal. Two, federal investigations got involved. Federal investigators were lied to in the process. And three, now Joe Biden's White House is implicated.
Friendly K9
We saw there a late Fox News did a wonderful segment this morning on Jake Sullivan. Jake Sullivan is the nasty, translucent skin weirdo who works inside the Biden White House, one of the most powerful positions in the Biden White House. National Security Advisor. Dude is high up. Looks like a wet toothpick. He's high up. Now, this dude, Jake Sullivan, is listed inside of charging documents with John Durham for coordinating with the
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
The guy made up the trash. Jake Sullivan, the guy who's currently sitting right now in the position of National Security Advisor, was making up Russian hoaxes, was central to making up Russian hoaxes that defamed, derailed, disgraced, and defiled our democracy. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care who it comes from. Let me know. Let me very
Welcome to Battle Royale.
and I want to see way up front. If you win an election, if
Time
your
for the
votes are
mission.
real,
Get
if
ready.
your votes, if you legitimately vote and you legitimately win, make the campaign that they ran on bring clear people campaign. It's gonna shock people, friends. All Joe Biden right now. He said he was going to surge. He said he was going to get rid of fossil fuels. He said he was going to collapse the currency. The guy kind of did tell us this was going on. Now, we as conservatives, I, a conservative, I, a Republican, screamed from my heaven to warn the rest of the country that this was going to destroy us. So we did our job.
We can land
Joe
here.
Biden legitimately told people what he was going to do. But no American, regardless of where you're from, should be okay with this. It's for the will of the American people to be heard, to be elected. that her campaign paid for, that her campaign created, that the members of the Biden campaign were involved in creating. Current sitting members of the Biden White House created a fake dossier with Russia, by the way, colluding with Russia, we now know, in order to slander and defame, disgrace, and to rob, strip you, the American people, of your right to elect a president and to let that president govern this country fairly and honestly. Will you? Will you recognize with me that every election they are themselves doing? When they say that Donald Trump was a threat to democracy, they are the threat to democracy. When they say that Donald Trump colluded with the Russians in order to rig an election, it was legitimately them colluding with Russia to rig an election. It's clear, it's being clear to all of us for a very long time, but now people are going to prison for it. Now, there have been 3 indictments, and according to John Ratcliffe, there are going to be a ton more. Hopefully, that paddy wagon rolls up to the White House and drags Jake Sullivan's skinny, translucent ass out with it. Because this man is in charging documents from John Durham, and he's now currently our national security advisor. An outrage that should have people marching with us right now. An outrage. This is the threat to democracy. This is the threat to our country. And this type of nasty
The airdrop is coming.
is precisely how you lose democracy, how you lose your
Teammate will return to the battle when the next
This
revived flight
type
arrives.
of weaponization of the state against the will of the people is how you destroy a country like ours. We must be careful. We must take this seriously.
Engaging the enemies. I'm hurt!
Still return to
The
the
most
battle.
threatening thing to our democracy indeed. Now, what you heard there for 6 solid minutes was Fox News doing a wonderful job breaking this down. And it is very simply summarized. Hillary Clinton's campaign...
The revived flight will arrive.
Created a dossier that is fake, based entirely on lies and falsehoods, then shopped that, what they call it, merchandising it. It got ripped. It got brought into the FBI by Hillary Clinton's own lawyer. Lied to the FBI, walked into the FBI building, and gave them this dossier, and said, hey, I'm just doing it out of the goodness of my heart. Why? He was paid by Hillary Clinton to do that. Scumbag, rats, cockroach. They shipped that fake news, shot that fake news around, and become so loud. And when you turn on the TV, all you see is Russia, 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 Russia. All you see, and then you get yourself a special counsel. Then you get yourself 3 years of an investigation that mars and defiles the will of the American people. Trump was not allowed to rule America. Trump was not allowed to govern the way that he wanted to govern. His entire administration, anyone inside of this administration, and many of them are my friends, many of them are people that I've worked with a long time in the past, lived in Washington, D.C. for 15 years. I know many people, close and personal, high up in the Trump administration. This was a cloud that hung over the President of the United States, Donald Trump, for 4 solid years. He was only rid of it at the very, very end. It needed what could have been done, and it brutalized what should have been the will of the American people. I, along with you, say this. If Donald Trump failed, let's say you had, I don't know, just hypothetically, high inflation, mass illegal immigration, collapse in Afghanistan, American soldiers killed abroad, out of incompetence, supply chain destruction, destruction of our currency, hyperinflation. Let's say Donald Trump brought us all those things. I would be the first among us to say, oh, Donald Trump should have lost. Maybe I won't support Donald Trump in the next election. Donald Trump was allowed to bring forth his policies in a fair and what's called a free market. Donald Trump was
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match is about to start.
By which a Hillary Clinton campaign and cockroaches and rats. These parasitical people. They lied to federal investigators. They lied to our federal government. And now, hopefully, we'll see.
can land here. Here we go.
We can land here. And how permissive it is. As long as you worry about this Democrat, to lie on behalf of the regime. The regime liar is short of our last, just about recent history, the last 20 years in America. The name synonymous with fake news is Brian Williams. Brian Williams is now out of the job. Brian Williams has crawled back on his belly.
NBC is a part of me and always will be. 28 years, 38 countries, 8 Olympic Games, 7 presidential elections, half a dozen presidents, a few wars, and 1 SNL.
The terminal is almost ready.
NBC. I was fortunate that ever...
All right. Well, you know what? There's 2 more minutes of that. I'll let you guys watch it. You can find it on YouTube if you want. I get a little triggered there, quite frankly. Got a little triggered there because Brian Williams was talking about the wars that he covered. Well,
the safe zone is collapsing.
The airdrop is coming.
That Brian Williams would mention that he covered wars. Isn't that quite unique? Isn't that something that Brian Williams can talk about covering wars? Isn't it the lying about covering wars that got Brian Williams fired in the first place? Yes, it is. This entire lie
Here to
about
get armor.
the corporate wrongs.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Fake news. The news that you see isn't real. It is propaganda. It is created by people like Hillary Clinton, by some of the
Friendly K9 unit incoming. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
and that there are not consequences.
Engaging the enemies. Enemy down.
Happening with Durham. Durham is shocking, but there are actually consequences that are happening for people. I give you fake news as fake as the dossier. Brian Williams lying about what happened to him in the war.
The airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Move here to get armor. And help them return to the battle.
The airdrop is coming.
What? How the fuck?
Let's go ahead and jump down here.
Where the fuck that fucker was shooting?
Scan successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle.
He was at the Brandenburg gate of the Berlin Wall. The night the wall came down. There's no
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
So here is Brian Williams fabricating being at one of the most famous events in world history.
Hold
Brian
on,
Williams
wait for me.
fabricating it. He says he claimed to have flown into Baghdad with SEAL Team 6, which was contradicted by Special Operations.
I'll cover you.
Who said that
You can tap me. Hurry up, 10! Why the fuck did you pass me? It makes no fucking sense.
Battle. Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tag and help them return to the battle. Your terminal almost ready. Your teammate is
Dead.
Wait for the revived flight. The safe zone is collapsing.
Suspension, and then NBC Universal Steve Burke, chairman, said actions Brian Williams jeopardized the trust of the America. Please, NBC News. His actions are inexcusable. The suspension is severe and Lester Holtz is shown. So, this is a classic story of when memes come to life. So here I was, Bridge, and Frodo says to me, take the ring, alright? Here is Brian Williams, breaking Brian Williams, MSNBC.
Deal with the jump leader. Good luck.
Yes, like we saw there, Brian Williams saying that he was indeed at the fall of the Berlin Wall. Great job, Brian. Good memes coming to life. This was tweeted out by Dan Scavino. Oh. It was an honor to be the first man on the moon. Good job, Dan Scavino. This is Donald Trump's digital director, spokesperson, digital spokesperson, trolling Brian Williams. Brian Williams, of course, got to got a huge devotion. Central
Welcome to Battle Royale. The match is about to start.
Was able to platform clips.
Time
We're
for
going to be able to
the
platform
ready.
ridiculous, sociopathic,
We can land here.
We can land here. We can land here.
We can land here.
Every American $1 million. No. You know simple math. You know the simple math. They don't
Here we go.
commentary like that, like if someone spends $500 million, they could give everyone $1 million. They could give $500 million. No, you could give everyone $1. You could give You could give $500 million. Give $1. That was stupid. Anyway, the worst thing that Brian Williams did was personifying the lying corporate establishment in lying to the American people time and time again, whether it be about the Brandenburg Gate, whether it be about helicopters and our brave soldiers in Baghdad, whether it be about flying Shield 6. All verifiable lies that Brian Williams told time and time again, yet corporate media defends their own. Brian Williams kept a job in an anchor's chair, shockingly, and it is truly an insult to the American people. They think that we're all so stupid. But it is, here we go, a situation
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Any consequences for those in the lives.
Engaging the enemies.
To be discovering your trial. We're going to see exactly
Friendly
how John Durham has to drag these rats out of their rat's nest and hopefully throws them in jail for a very, very long time.
Enemy down.
Consequences. I don't need politics forever. I want politics forever. Stuff serve me back to my house. I'd love that. I think that'd be great. I think it'd be great in my lifetime to see a President DeSantis. Huge fan of DeSantis. Do these
Chip terminal is almost
I
ready.
believe that everyone, regardless of your political ideology, should get a chance to govern if the people elect you rightfully and justly, should get a chance to govern and not be lied about every single day and not have to have these lies and
safe zone is collapsing.
The airdrop is coming.
Intelligence agencies being weaponized against you over a lie. Yes. Yes. If you are on my political side or if you are not, that is something you should have. I have enough respect for my fellow Americans to say that if you all coalesce around someone, whether that be Barack Obama, whatever, you know,
Airdrop has been delivered.
if you legitimately defeat us with a legitimate election and real votes, and we lose, we put up a Mitt Romney or whatever, right, a Mitt Romney, and it just doesn't work, well, then you should be able to, at the very
The
least,
revived flight will
govern
arrive in 1
in
minute.
a way that is not mired in lies, corruption, and having
Friendly K9 unit incoming.
pure venom. Brian Williams, crap, part of all that nonsense. He promoted the dossier as much as anyone, and now he's out of a job. Mr. Fake News, signing off for the last time.
Reflect on the kindness people have shown me, and I will pay it forward. So, that's all of it, and we get to meet here in this way for a few more weeks, and the good news is you get to keep watching. As I said, the 11th hour is way bigger than any one man or woman. The truth is, our secret has always been, it's always about...
The airdrop is coming.
That will never change. So we'll be talking, and come to think of it, I'll see you back here as early as tomorrow night.
Got it. There you go. There's Brian Williams' little sign off.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can only hope, we can only pray. Are you praying? Are you a praying kind of person? We can only hope, we can only pray that these kind of people here, here. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. Here.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
These kind of
Vehicle there.
for their lives. The only way to save this country is for there to be consequences when you have miscarriages of justice and live in America. Problems. Our you steal from us. Our voice. Our precisely what politics did. Which is precisely what the final thing, sign up for our email lists. You can find it in all of our social media accounts. Website link, any of our accounts, website link will say email list. Very simple sign up page.
The airdrop is coming.
Write this email myself. Write this email with my team, best memes, best viral content, the best news.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Uplifting, happy, hope this country, many newsletters, and many big things to come. Very excited about the show. We are making moves, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be very, very fun. It's going to be a wild 2022. Expect big announcements in 2022. And big announcements this week. I'm very excited about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you live on this platform later today. Thank you for signing up.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
The way that I can communicate with you directly, outside of algorithms,
Engaging the enemies.
Benny, signing off.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Two, get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
Disable? He's gonna off? There he is. He's running. He's hiding. He's scared.
Dog tags. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revived flight arrives. Chip terminal is almost ready.
We can land here.
The airdrop is coming.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Airdrop has been delivered.
airdrop is coming.
Airdrop is
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for. Enemy down. Engaging the enemies. Enemy eliminated.
Ship terminal is almost ready.
Antelope A-20 here.
The safe zone is collapsing.
The airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered. The last revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tagged and help them return to the battle. Now, the last fight. Dog tag has been scanned successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revived flight arrives. Your teammate is on the revived flight.
Enemy vehicle is nearly done for.
Enemy down. Engaging the enemy. Enemy eliminated.
One vehicle is about to explode. Enemy vehicle is nearly done for. Enemy down. The airdrop is coming. Enemy eliminated.
Ship terminal is almost ready. Airdrop has been delivered.
Wow, how many fuckers are there?
The safe zone is collapsing.
lesbians having a baby. If someone announces they're gay on TV, with thunderous silence, my accountant says, you really can't find a major American corporation that will do something right. Raytheon, maker of high-tech lethal weaponry that kills people from the sky, does it. And I hear next year they're going to paint "You Go Girl" on the side of their missiles. It's not just LGBT issues. Not that long ago, I knew people who went to prison for growing pot. And today you can legally smoke it for fun in 43% of the country, and even something like bullying, it still happens. Being out is no longer
Getting close to victory. Ship terminal is almost ready.
In a multiracial neighborhood. That is a sea change from when I was a kid. In a country that's 14% black, 18% of the incoming class of Harvard is black, and since 2017, white students are not even a majority in our public schools. Employees of color
The safe
make
zone
up
is collapsing.
47% of Microsoft, 50% of Tesla, 55% of the Gap, as companies become desperate to look like their TV commercials. The Friends reunion we just had looked weird. Because if you even suggest a show today and yet there is a recurring theme on the far left that things have never been worse. Kevin Hart expressed many quotes over the New York Times. You're witnessing white privilege at an all-time high. This is one of the big questions. But what you say that aside from the fact whether it be challenged, lest the challenge itself be conflated with racism. But saying white power and privilege is at an all-time high is just ridiculous. Higher than a century ago, fear of the Tulsa race massacre? Higher than the years when the KKK ruled unchecked and Jim Crow went unchallenged? Higher than the 1960s when the Supremes and Willie Mays still couldn't stay in the same hotel as the white people they were working with? Higher than during slavery? And I mean actual slavery, not Prince doesn't like his record contract slavery. Unfortunately, still with us. We have the footage. In policing, housing, job discrimination, segregated schools, wealth inequality, the legacy of injustice sadly lives on and demands remedial action. I understand as best I can how racism singes a person's soul so much that they might see it everywhere. But seeing clearly is necessary for actually fixing problems. And clearly, racism is simply no longer everywhere. It's not in my home, and it probably isn't in yours. If I read my audience right, I think I do. For most of the country, the most unmeant thing that could ever be today is a racist. Even Derek Chauvin was not backed up by his fellow officers, and that never was bad. The low point of race relations wasn't Kim Kardashian even though it happened on Snapchat and George Wallace staying in the doorway did. Because here's the thing, kids. There actually was a world before you got here. We date human events, AD and BC, but we need a third marker for millennials and Gen Z. BY, before you. that blacks said they were hopeful about the future of America, as compared to only 46% of whites. I'm not surprised. There are Americans trying really hard these days to embrace the new spirit of inclusion and self-respect. And this progressive allergy to acknowledging societal advances is self-defeating. It is progress. And hope that we can achieve it is the product we're selling. Having a warped view of reality leads to policies that promote black-only dorms and graduation ceremonies, the growing belief in whiteness as a malady and white
Domination. Capture the objectives.
and homelessness in LA, and the prospects for maintaining an actual democracy in
We're
America.
capturing A.
But where
Enemy
progress
taking
has
C.
been, it's not a sin. And it's certainly not
We captured A.
We've come a long way.
Enemy taking Bravo.
Not mission accomplished.
We've taken the lead.
Yo,
We're
you
capturing
get over
C.
there, old man. I hope you have a heart attack. You really think you know other people's fucking business. So shut the fuck up. You're my business.
Enemy has B.
You're an idiot.
We captured Charlie.
Back the
Losing
fuck
A.
off. Don't
We're
come over
capturing
my
B.
house. I'm sick of your fucking smoke.
Contact with enemy.
Do not wipe poop on my garbage
Lost
can.
Alpha.
Okay?
We captured
Mike, did you
Bravo.
put poop on our garbage? Did you put poop on our garbage can handle? Did you put poop on our garbage can?
We're capturing
Is that why
Alpha.
you put
Losing
poop
C.
on our garbage can handle?
Lost Charlie. We're capturing C. We captured Alpha. All positions locked down. Hold your positions. We captured C. Friendly shock RC is ready. Losing
You're just gonna
Alpha.
wipe poop on
Losing Charlie.
You're just gonna wipe. You
We
just.
lost A.
This
Losing
is our
C.
garbage can.
Friendly shock RC is coming. Losing B. Enemy UAV spotted.
Really? Look at
Lost
your.
Bravo.
You
Capturing
are
Bravo.
right. Hey. Hey.
Get that fucking send me some shit. I can't even open the
Captured
window.
B. Losing Charlie.
No, it is
I
not.
know burn the lucky. You should burn the weed. You should burn the weed. Nobody else burns the black. Understand this, bro.
Hey,
You
don't
can understand it. And don't talk to me
Capturing
anymore.
A.
clean the poop off our garbage can.
You better not. If you fucking come near me to trust me, you're gonna be in fucking trouble. Back the fuck off.
Be advised. Hostile predator missile inbound. Keep on. We're winning this one. Losing C. Losing Bravo. We're almost there. Keep it up.
House to you? Dumb shit?
You think you can call us names and wipe poop
Lost
on our
C.
garbage can?
This is gonna keep going.
So you're invading this?
I'm gonna
Losing
torment
B.
you. So
We're
fucking,
capturing
I don't know
C.
what you're talking about, but I'm gonna fucking flip you off, fucking curse you every chance I get.
Why?
We captured Charlie.
I can't open a fucking window in my house. I
Enemy
like
down.
fresh air, motherfucker. And you're dumb.
Target down. Enemy contact.
Look, you be over there, old man. I hope you have
Contact
a
with
heart
enemy.
attack. You really think you know better than business. Shut the fuck up, my business. Back the fuck off.
Nice work. Ready for the next
Give me
round.
fucking smoke. I ain't gonna fucking take it. So understand,
Objective almost
motherfucker.
Do not wipe poop on my garbage can. Okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't touch our
Capture
property.
the objectives.
You're gonna be flipped off every day, and you're gonna be heckled, and you're gonna fucking understand that you're not gonna fucking do that.
Enemy taking Alpha.
How about
We've
fucking
taken the lead.
running some clean
We're
wood?
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna get a
Enemy taking
restraining. I'm gonna get a restraining order on you, okay?
Enemy has Alpha. We
Yeah,
captured
I
C.
will.
We're capturing
I
B.
will.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker. They can't do anything to me. 'Cause I've done anything.
Yes, they can.
That's fucking illegal.
That is a fireplace. That is not
Heads up.
illegal.
Enemy
That
UAV
is
spotted.
illegal. Anybody that burns the most of you should be respectful and burn clean wood. But no, you burn the most and you burn dirty fucking wood. I got ashes coming out of there laying My girl can't fucking breathe. So this isn't ending for you. I've already reported you to the fucking police. I've already got the permit people on you guys. So it's not gonna fucking end. So if you wanna fucking then fucking go ahead. You can video all you want for that dude.
Enemy contact.
Video of me only infuriates me.
I need proof for the restraining order. That's why I'm doing it.
Capturing Alpha. Captured Bravo.
You got a restraining order for me? I'm a fucking grown man.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy contact.
You got what's wrong with your kid? You got your nose number. Go over there. All you do is stick your nose in people's business.
Enemy contact.
Hurry up, I'm telling you how dumb you are. I'm doing it right now. I'm telling you how stupid you are. Dude,
Same fucker, same spot.
Dude, I'll retire and stop sticking your nose in other people's business. This is between me and them. That's nothing to do with you.
Losing Bravo. Enemy UAV spotted. Friendly airstrike incoming.
Enemy contact. Contact with enemy. Tango down. Reloading. Cover me. Enemy contact. Targets in sight.
Fighting. Losing Charlie.
Enemy down. Reloading. Cover me.
We're capturing A.
Need backup. Contact with enemy. Target down.
On our garbage can.
Targets in sight.
You think what you're... Hey. When I talk, you don't talk, okay? Do you think what you're doing is right?
No, but this is
Nice work. Well done.
it ain't okay, man. This is what you got. I'm old, and I'm down this road with other people like
You're not old, Mike. You're a young man.